Welcome back to another Baltimore Ravens game reaction video. And yeah, this week we played the Colts. And yeah, we came to the Colts. We get the dub 24-10. And yeah, a great effort in the second half gets us the game. After a very atrocious first half by the offense, we start clicking. The play calling started clicking too. Everything started clicking. We got the momentum. And yeah, it's a big game. Big game that's won. And of course, nobody's going to talk about it because, yeah, LaMaR didn't lose. Of course he didn't lose. He just won a big game. And you know why it's a big game? Because Marlon Humphrey was out. Many players on defense did not practice, so they didn't come here ready. We had injuries too. Ronnie Stanley wasn't there. Calais Campbell left the game with an injury and is supposed to miss a few weeks. We're getting Humphrey back next week. Next week against the Patriots. But that's not the point. This week he wasn't here. He wasn't here. One of our best defensive players wasn't here, and a lot of our defensive players weren't ready to play because they haven't practiced all week because of higher risk of CO-19. I'm gonna say that because YouTube doesn't like when we say that word. So yeah, LaMaR, the first half was terrible. It wasn't that bad. He had like 4 incompletions only. That's like 80%. So that wasn't bad. Like, he was pretty accurate. The offensive line. The offensive line is the big problem in this team. The biggest problem. Greg Roman's play calling is part of it, but we cannot only blame that. The O-line has flaws. Ever since Yonda retired, that right guard position wasn't good. And, now we don't have our franchise tackle, Ronnie Stanley. So that's not good news. But, they really played bad. They really played terrible in the first half. LaMaR didn't have any time to throw. The running backs didn't have any protection. Nothing was going. Nothing was going through. We had like 5 first downs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. And we had like 55 total yards on offense. That was really bad. So yeah. Second half, things started clicking. Our offensive line actually played pretty well in the second half. Lamar Jackson went perfect passing, went 100% completion percentage in the second half. So that's very good. He went 19 to 23 here. So yeah, he had it's not big yardage, but I really like the play calling wasn't that bad, but in some situations it was just suspect. It was just suspect. But I like how we just don't really force the pass. You see LaMaR just throwing these slants and screens. So that is, I don't care what people say. Oh, he's only throwing slants or screens. No, shut up. At least he's actually throwing them, dipshits. So, he's been very accurate this week compared to other weeks. And I think this win for the team is the best win of the season because of what we came with. We've had again 2 injuries this game too. Calais Campbell and who else? Not Jordan Richards. I don't know who's the other guy. But anyway, we've had injuries. Also, it counts as a big game, okay? Like if you're gonna ignore that and say LaMaR can't win big games, you're just stupid. Like he's beat good teams. He's won big games. Every game he's played in 2018 was a big game because they had to win these games to make the playoffs. Last year, Patriots, Seahawks, Texans, Bills, 49ers, all these counts as big games because they were teams that were like top tier teams. You know, the Patriots were undefeated, and LaMaR just ruined the dynasty. I'm sorry to tell everybody, but it's LaMaR who ruined the dynasty, bro. Ever since they lost to us in week 9 of 2019, they went 6-10. They've only won 6 games ever since. So it completely killed their dynasty. Yeah, it killed them. It just killed. So, also, bro, I don't know why people like, bro, people are counting games that aren't as big games but aren't really big games. How is him throwing 3 interceptions against a 1-4 Steelers team a big game? How? Just tell me how. How is that the case? They're 1-4 and he won the game. So shut up. Literally, his 3 picks, one of them was his fault, okay? The other one was tipped, not his fault. The receiver dropped it into someone else's hands. He can't do shit about it. The other one, it was literally not even a pick. It was a terrible call, bro. It went to Nick Boyle, and after that, it landed in Devin Bush's hands. The ball clearly touched the ground, so no. Again, even if he actually caught it, it's not his fault. Because as you see here, the receiver had it. Come on. And I just love, bro. I just love how just people hated on LaMaR last year for running the ball a lot. But Kyler Murray is doing the same, if not more. If not, he's running the ball more than LaMaR did last season. And he's getting praised. You guys make no sense. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Again, Ravens fans, I'm going to tell you that right now. First off, name me a harder thing than being a Ravens fan. You really can't, honestly. But anyway, Ravens fans, you see posts where LaMaR versus quote-unquote good teams, LaMaR in big games. Screenshot posts like that. And when LaMaR wins a playoff game or two playoff games or 3, actually, you guys, you're going to expose them. You're going to be able to expose them. And just saying, no matter what, LaMaR is always going to be the most hated player in the league. The most hated player in the NFL. How can you hate that guy, honestly, bro? He's literally one of the most humble NFL players I've ever seen in my life. Bro. And if you compare it to freaking... if you compare him to freaking Baker Mayfield, bro, look at Baker Mayfield. His ego is all the way on top of the roof. All the way. And name me how many... first off... Also, bro, he has more commercials than wins. And he has one of the biggest egos I've ever seen in my life. Dwayne Haskins, bro, he lost against us and bragged about his stats that weren't even good. Have I ever seen LaMaR? You've never seen LaMaR brag about stats or anything he did. He just goes, plays football, destroys everybody, and leaves. On to the next. He's just, he has that mentality, bro. He literally has that ideal football teammate. And the people who still make running back memes about him, they even in 2018 they weren't even true. You know why? Because Josh Allen in 2018 ran the ball more than him, and no memes to him. Zero. I really never saw that in my feed. Literally, LaMaR had 4 turnovers last week. Oh, look, you have your MVP, Russell Wilson, who comes out with 4 turnovers this week. Oh, shit, nothing said. People's double standards are the worst, bro. And literally, I have a last question. Where the haters at? Oh, people talking shit, bro. Like, the people saying he couldn't win big games. Where they at? Haven't seen them. Haven't said a word. I hadn't heard them say anything, bro. Just, oh my god, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's like, it's pathetic. It's just like, it's so funny how hypocritical people can be. It's so dangerous how hypocritical they can be. It's crazy. But anyway, next week we're getting Marlon Humphrey back. It's I really think it's gonna help us a lot. Calais Campbell, we need that pressure for him, but he's gonna miss multiple weeks. It just sucks, bro. Like, injuries this year, really not. It's terrible, bro. But yeah, next week we're playing the Patriots in New England. Sunday night football. It's not a big game, so if LaMaR loses, it's not a big game. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. If but whatever. Say whatever you want. Ravens fans, just, when LaMaR wins playoff games and wins the Super Bowl, just, clown them. But, if LaMar's being the most hated player in the league, it means he's doing something right, eh? So, yeah, we're gonna end the video here. Subscribe if you're new, click the like button, comment down below what you think. And, yeah, guys, I'm gonna come up with a preview probably Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday for the Patriots game. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. On to New England.